Hello YouTube, it's B3 and Naughty Cat here. Back with another kicking action figure review. We got a fun one for you guys today. It's another Kamen Rider Zeo figure. I really liked this form. Easily one of my favorite forms of his, if not my favorite form. So I had to get a figure of it. Got this for about $6 on Hobby Link Japan. Very good price. It is the Rider Hero Series Zeo, Kamen Rider Zeo build armor. Yeah, 20 Kamen Rider kicks. You know, it's the 20th anniversary of Heisei Kamen Rider. So we're getting a lot of good figures. A lot of figures. Also have the tag here. You see you got his face on there with the build armor. You know, info number 3 in the series. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm going to put that card in his bag here. Very nice. And moving on into the review. So this is just one of the standard vinyl 6-inch figures. I used to get mostly the gimmicky figures, but I think I might transition to these because they're cheap, they're well detailed, they're fun, they're durable, great for kids and adults alike, and they're big for one. They're the biggest Kamen Rider figures I have, other than some of my SICs. But I gotta say, Kamen Rider, you see, Tokusatsu isn't really cost-effective, so they have to sell a lot of action figures to keep these shows alive. So buy the action figures, support the show. If you want more Kamen Rider, you need to buy action figures. And what I'm saying here is, to sell more action figures, they make a lot of forms now. Every Kamen Rider has like 200 forms now, because they need to sell more action figures to keep the show alive. And if you want to buy a lot of forms, you need cheaper figures. So for riders that I want to buy a bunch of forms for, I'll probably be getting these bigger ones from now on. Still going to get plenty of figure arts and the gimmick line. I actually have a ton of those I still need to review. And more coming in the mail as we speak. But I'm going to be getting a lot more of these. So here's Build in his armor. The detail and paint is good. It's not painted up on the back, but once again, this is kind of the cheap vinyl line that's mostly for kids. The paint on the front is good, really good. I don't like this gray. Like the gray that the plastic is. Something about it's not right. It looks too much like, well, I guess plastic. It needs to be more of a matte gray, I think. It just almost looks, I don't want to say slimy. It's just weird. Oh, let me readjust for my kitty. Okay. I don't know. It's weird to me, but he's got good detail and paint still. You know, look at those eyes. Very good. I mean, you got the driver all shiny and silver. Excuse me. Once again, I'm not mad about no paint on the back. It's a $6 figure and it's huge. For a Kamen Rider figure anyways. But there is one bit of paint that I do want to complain about, and that's on his weapon here. See, the front of the drill is yellow, but the back is gray. With the weapon, I feel like if you're going to sculpt their weapon on, it needs to be fully painted. Because, well, I'm going to put him on display with his back towards the display. I want to display him like this, kinda. You know what I mean? Because he's got a weapon, unlike lots of these vinyls. And I want the weapon to be prominently displayed. But it's not painted all the way, so when I have the weapon sticking out, you mostly just see the gray. See? That's not cool. That's not cool. So the weapon should be fully painted, but this is faced away from me in the display anyway, so I don't really care about that. But I mean, it's still a really cool figure. And we are going to do size comparisons. Let's stick Zeo back there. I have a couple other Zeos, but I don't want to really size compare him with himself. Not today anyways. So we're going to do it with kind of the new Legend Rider. They're also making a bunch of vinyls of former riders. Again. Like O's here. This is my only O's, actually. There are a couple other O's I need, but my only one for now. And they scale perfectly together, which is awesome. If you want to see him with one of the kind of Kamen Rider Zeo armor figures, here is the base Zeo, because it's the only one I have from the line, so it's the only one I can show. I got more coming in the mail, but it's the only one I have right now. Obviously, you know, that's not working out. Very obvious that's not working out, okay? Not happening, fam. Not happening. And then, let's compare him with one of the other gimmick figures, the kind I really like to collect. This is one of my favorite Kamen Rider lines of all time, actually. The Tire Kokon Kamen Rider Drive Type Speed. It's one of my favorite Kamen Rider toy lines from my favorite Kamen Rider season and my favorite Kamen Rider. So I really like this figure. That's not going to work out either. This is about figure art size, though. And today, you know, I'm also going to show you a figure art. Here is the new 20 Kamen Rider Kicks Kamen Rider X-Aid that was released specifically for Zeo as well. So that's it with the figure art. So, you know, less paint, no accessories, less articulation, but you get a bigger, cheaper figure. So that's still pretty cool. These might not be for everyone, but they're still really nice. And if you want to see it with another 6-inch Toku line, here's a dead line. Power Rangers Legacy from Bandai America. Here he is with what to him would be Abba Killer, but what to us is Dino Thunder White. My boy Trent. One of my favorite Power Rangers of all time. From my favorite Power Ranger season of all time. And my favorite Power Ranger outfit of all time. Awesome. God, I love Trent. Tommy who, am I right? No, Tommy was in that season too. But, yeah. So that is it for today's Kamen Rider Zeo figure. All in all, I do like it. Something about that gray is off to me. I don't know what. Something about it's just weird. And I wish the weapon was fully painted. But other than that, $6. I think this is a lot of quality for $6, you know? American figures that cost that much don't have near this quality. Near this quality. One thing that keeps the price down is also they just have a tag and not a bunch of plastic packaging around them, which I also kind of respect. I like that. I mean, that's not very theft secure, though, so American companies aren't going to do that. But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I got more Kamen Rider reviews coming at you soon. Lots of SH figure. I have a whole pile of SH figure arts right next to me right now. I also have gimmick figures from previous lines and the current line. And I have more of these vinyls as well. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. And I'll see you all later.